At the time of this recording and shortly after, I forecast you will hear of ceasefire violations, confusion in the Israel-Iran war. Is it holding a ceasefire? Will it not hold? I want to address this by saying, give it time. Two countries that were less than a day ago lobbing, building, flattening missiles at each other like there's no tomorrow are unlikely to stop at the drop of a turban. There will be accusations of ceasefire violations, potentially from both sides, but over the coming days you will probably see things quieten down. This is actually very similar to the India-Pakistan conflict over the Pahalgam attacks, used as India's casus belli in that case. They announced a ceasefire, or Trump, in fact, in that situation, Trump also announced their ceasefire first. And then the States said, yeah, we've got a ceasefire. Trump is just like that, like to announce it. He's so excited. Bless him. Okay. All right, so it's not in Israel's best interest, as the side that initiated the attack and then had to agree to a white peace, meaning not an unconditional surrender on both sides. Two sides both just agree to stop hostilities. It's not in their best interest for them to keep fighting. They're not in the driver's seat, and the US is not even, well, in a car seat, in the same car. It's opened the door, jumped out the side saying, I dropped 14 bunker busters, that's all you're going to get from me. Duck and cover and roll, right? And the one in the driver's seat, Iran, actually wants peace. So Iran will not ramp up attacks unnecessarily, most likely. But here's a potential shock option that no one has talked about yet, that I've come across. Reports suggest Iran has indeed agreed to a ceasefire, but there is a possibility that they will turn to the Palestinian struggle, the siege of Gaza in particular, and publicly call for Israel's end to it. As this conflict ends, this Israel-Iran conflict, Iran comes out with a much higher amount of diplomatic prestige on the world stage, after all. So they are in a more commanding position to make announcements that nation states and citizens of other nations, including Iranians within Iran as well, they're more likely to be heard, right? And more likely to get some action, potentially, out of it. The Muslim world suddenly overlooks that this is a Shia Islamic republic, not a Sunni one. The majority of Muslims globally, you see, are Sunni. For those who don't understand, think of it like Catholics and Protestants. We have two sects. Mainly in Islam as well, and Shia are the minority sect, but that's what Iran is, right? Shia Islam is the Iranian state religion, but most Muslims are Sunni, including the Gulf monarchies, everyone on the Indian subcontinent. The diaspora mainly is Sunni. Diaspora meaning people who've gone to other parts of the world from their home nations. I say everyone in the subcontinent of India. I don't mean literally everyone. But this Sunni-Shia split has not actually mattered much historically. It's only when the Western powers used the Sunni-Shia differences to fan the flames of regional conflict and instability so that they themselves could benefit from the chaos it created. But the Muslim world, by and large, as well as the global South states, are looking favorably at Iran. Why? Because Iran just gave them a blueprint to success. It's a blueprint that, by and large, no one yet has codified. How to stand up to the Western powers who will treat you with one set of rules in the global South and treat themselves with another set of rules in the Western world. This is how you do it, Iran said. You stand up to them. You prepare yourself. If you're limited in some capabilities, like we are because of sanctions and tech transfers to our regional rival, Israel, if you're in that situation where you're disadvantaged, you have to adapt and you have to make yourself unequally matched with your rival, but effective still in the departments where you can actually pursue development and progress. You prepare yourself, Iran says. Play to your strengths and don't back down. When the bully loses interest, as bullies do, when their victims have the audacity to fight back, you graciously give them the exit option and say, yes, fine, let us disengage. As being beaten by a bully continuously for no reason, especially when they've given you the option of exiting, is not generally beneficial to your country. It's better to just not have hostilities. Now, the global South just saw Israel in two conflicts, and the difference is stark, right? It's harsh, the difference. It's like black and white. Palestine, no strong state, no army, no navy, no air force, no state to oppose supposed injustice by Israel. What do you get? Expect 2 years of attacks, airstrikes ending in the civilian people of yours starving to death because there's food just a mile that way, but between the food and you is the Israeli army. Shalom, welcome to the land of apparently the only democracy in the Middle East. Iran is the second example. Strong state prepared for drawn-out conflict by being resilient by design, playing to their strengths, trying to accommodate for their weaknesses. What do you get? 2 years of conflict like Palestine? No. Expect a peace deal in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, in 12 days. Bro, Israel couldn't get to the 2-week mark on the conflict they started. The message is clear for the states across the world. The West is no longer unbeatable. For better or worse, I'm giving you the analysis. You decide where in the world you are. You decide if you're happy with this or sad about this, or maybe you just want to know more and you reserve the right to form an opinion later. You don't have to take sides, by the way. I'm not George Bush telling you you're with us or against us. Right? You listen to us. That's all I ask. And an unequal world with a set of rules for the West and a set of rules for the rest is no longer set in stone. That's the message coming out of Iran this day. There is a language the West understands. That's part of the Iranian blueprint that's just been published, essentially. There is a language the West understands. It's not Russian. It's not Mandarin Chinese. It's not Farsi. It's not Korean, right? The language is that of strength. The message is what it has been since the time of the Roman Empire and before. In Latin, sivi pacem para bellum. If you want peace, prepare for war. I'll cover a lot more. There's a lot more to unpack in the coming week. And I just want to thank people for their continued support. Some people are actually messaging me saying, bro, can I contribute to the animation budget? And I'm getting conflicting reports because the other people are saying, please, bro, never get an animation budget. We love your sound effects. Ooh, I feel like a child when I do stuff like that. But yeah, you need to have your inner child sort of come out sometimes and play around. Thank you to those who want to support me right now. The number one way you can support me is helping me reach more people, right? I want to bring this is not a money-making scheme, right? If it is going terribly, right? TikTok, I'll show you some screenshots. There's videos with hundreds of thousands of views, an average watch time over a minute, and you guys know TikTok is a minute. Keeping someone on a video for a minute is madness, right? And some of you guys are, some people have said I fixed their attention span issue because I keep you guys engaged and you keep watching, and I'm glad. We do need to train ourselves to be able to consume content for longer periods of time. You can't understand the full context of anything in 60 seconds almost. So damn near nothing can be explained in that period of time with length and depth. So thank you for your continued support. I'll show you what I mean. TikTok's not helping me out. It's not making it easy financially. But in the future, perhaps I'll open up some opportunities to invest, some opportunities to directly contribute to animation and videos, especially as I now work on moving to YouTube. I'm considering moving to Spotify so that you have audio files you can play as you drive or train your way to work. I plan to open up on YouTube. I plan to open up Shorts. I plan to transfer TikTok content to Instagram so that we're in more places at once. Maybe Facebook as well. Facebook has Reels, I think, just like Instagram. So there's a lot planned. If anyone has the skill set to help build out this platform, what I'm trying to do, I've got a movement, I've got a mission. Please don't hesitate. Don't be shy to message me. I will try my very best to get back to you. Some people have been shocked that I actually respond to messages. I respond to direct messages. I don't always respond to comments in videos because there's so many, but direct messages usually get to me. So keep in touch. And I've got some extremely exciting things lined up. What I do, unbiased geopolitical analysis that gives you the full news and the analysis and the detail and the understanding. It educates you without shoving a viewpoint down your throat, right? I'm not a Christian missionary equivalent. I'm not trying to spin this way, spin that way, West, anti-West. I'm giving the information and saying, listen, You're educated. You're intelligent enough to decide for yourself. So help me on that mission. I'll see you guys on the